It's July 15th. I feel like it's really close. I just finished meditating and I just wanted to speak to that because it was different. It was one of those where there was just a lot more movement, and I just want to make sure I capture it before I forget. It was triggered. Well, okay, so the movement started off with the light, the purple, and it was brighter. And then there was this slight movement. What I remember is, you know how I usually say that there's this filling up motion? This time, and usually when there's the filling up motion, it's together. This time it wasn't together. This time it was, the right side was kind of going up, and then the left would respond. So it was like it was waiting for the right side to go up, and then the left would respond, and then it would just kind of do that for a little bit, and then it would there was another motion. But then the next thing I remember is that when this one would go up, this one would come down, but then it would do the cycle again, like it's closing, that motion of going like that all the way around. So it would do this, and then it would go around, and then it would do that for a little bit, and then it shifted to where this one would go up, this one would go up, and then there was like a third one that kind of like a little nubbin, a little nubbin in the middle that would kind of come out. And so it was this one, and then it almost looked like a little nubbin. And I couldn't tell if it was this side because it, you know, it's usually like one side or the other. But this time it was like right in the center. It was right in the center, and it was smaller. It was smaller than this one, because this one would go up high, like kind of going forward to my future, the right side. And just notice that my hair is all funky. So this one would go higher, then this one would go in response, and then the little nubbin in the middle. And so I was like, oh, that, and I was trying to figure out if it was this one again, but it seemed like it wouldn't go as high as the first one. This one would go like high, and then this one would go, and then this one was like boop. and then it would do the cycle thing again, like it's closing, and then the cycle stopped. There was something more, but I forgot. Dang it. I just remember that third one, the little nubbin one, because I hadn't seen that one before. And then I just noticed that what stood out was just that it wasn't filling up together. It was like this one was more, it was higher, and then this one would respond. And it did that for a while, and then it was the nubbin. The nubbin, whatever that means. But it was triggered. It was triggered because I was thinking about this potential possibility of coaching and wanting to really include the energetic component, right? The spiritual component, the birth chart reading. It came up yesterday. My loved one's neighbor, her daughter seems to be going through like a possible first psychotic episode, and engaging in certain that for me are familiar. Like I've seen it in the clients that I used to work with, and she's at a loss of what to do. And I told her, I'm like, give her my number, give her my number. Even though I'm moving, I I don't have to provide treatment, but just so she can have someone to talk to, right? In terms of what, because she's of a different faith, and so I wanted to be mindful of that too, and so she got around to telling me, and she was really grateful. It sounds like I haven't spoken to her, but from what my loved one told me, she's just like, Yubi, it just, she was like, thank you, I didn't know. Like, I've met her before. And there was always something about her familiar there was always something about her that I really loved. And because and so she tells me, she's like, Yubi, she's really grateful. She's like, you should have seen her face. She was really grateful. And she's like, so she might reach out. I'm like, okay, that's great. However I can help. So I was thinking about her. And just thinking more about this possibility of coaching. And thinking, like, I have another colleague, a friend, who's also exploring the connection, right, of this world, because she sees it and she's experienced something similar too, and I wanted to get in touch with her because she knows someone who does some type of healing, to see if this might help, to unblock. I mean, I don't know, I just an alternative way, right? Not to take away from whatever treatment she's getting. This young one is gonna get like a neurology exam. But that's what triggered it. I was thinking about that and hoping that I can guide them in the right way. So anyways, so that happened. I got my first so just as I recorded that, I got not my first comment, but a meaningful comment that came just at a time that I needed it. I got my first thumbs down. I got for the same video. Chapter 21, episode 3. I got my first thumbs down and I got so excited I started laughing. I started laughing because it's my first thumbs down. Like, it's my first thumbs down. Like, it triggered someone, right? That's what that means, is that it triggered someone. Not that I want to trigger people, right? But it means that someone of a different opinion has something to say about it. And, everyone to each their own beliefs, right? This is just my journey. This is my experience. And it's my truth, and I'm documenting it because it's new for me, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm just sharing what I'm learning for myself, right? And if people want to take from it what they take from it, they'll take it, and it is what it is. But I was excited. I was like, oh, that means I'm a real YouTuber. When someone has a difference of opinion about what you say, and there's this, and I think I might have mentioned it before, that when you're not sure about yourself to a certain degree, right, you get caught up in all these likes, right? I remember there was this episode from The Mirror, or there was some show on Netflix, I think it was like The Mirror or something, where it gave little episodes and it's like really like interesting episodes where it makes you think, like, wow, is that where we're headed as a society? Sci-fi stuff. And so one of them has that one actress, oh my gosh, she's the daughter of the guy of something Howard, Bryce Howard, I think is her name. She cues out in it, and it's that episode where, like, you have to get a certain number of likes, right, to like buy a house or something like that, and you have to maintain a certain level or you start losing like your livelihood. And so it just reminded me of that. But in reality, we're not going to be able to please everybody, and there's going to be there's just gonna be people that won't get it, and that's okay, right? It's okay. But I was excited that I got my first thumbs down, realizing, right, that something probably didn't sit right, or it wasn't a video that they expected. I mean, the possibilities are endless of why they gave me a thumbs down, and that's okay, right? I don't need to know unless they want to share, which is fine. But realizing, right, that even that at the end of the day, really, everyone's looking for the same thing. Everyone's looking for the same thing. Even if they're angry or hurt, you know, hurt people will hurt others. It's just sin querer, right? Without the intention. Sometimes the intention is there, and sometimes it's unintentional. Hurt people will hurt others. But everyone at the end of the day wants the same thing. And it's love. Everybody just wants to be loved. And it reminded me of, so I went to the gym yesterday at night, and it has, like, you know, automatic TV or the show or whatever. So it was playing the end of The Fifth Element. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. I still have yet to see it in its completion. I'd always wanted to, and then this fire sign that I met last fall. Last fall, yeah, it was last fall. He invited me over. He's like, "You need to come watch it." I was like, "I want to watch it." So I went over to his house, and I ended up falling asleep. I was tired. I ended up falling asleep in his house. So I missed, like, the middle part of it. So the beginning, missed the middle, but woke up at the end. And so when I saw this scene, I was reminded of him. Because I haven't talked to him in a while, and I reached out to him, and I was just like, "Hey, how are you?" And but anyways, I'd given him a nickname too. Sir RR, creator of Techie Solutions of Heart, traveler by day, dreamer at night. So I thought of him last night as I was watching the ending of The Fifth Element, and I was getting emotional because it's that scene where I guess Earth is being attacked or something, and they have all these blocks, and they're trying to figure it out, and it's all the four elements, right? And then she's the fifth element, right? She's representative of the protector, and then they realize, right, that what saves them is love, right? That's what saves them. But they just label it. They don't show what it is, right? Love is an action word. And so I was caught by that, and I remembered this friend, and I reached out to him. Where was I going with that? Oh, just that. That's all we're looking for. Everyone's looking for just a little bit of love, you know? That's all anybody ever wants. It's just to be loved. To be loved. And it reminds me of that song, City of Stars. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's from La La Land. I really like that song. And this other friend of mine, also initials RR, we were determined to get it right, you know, to sing it in a way where, you know, we could just go to karaoke and kind of be like, no, I don't want to sing. And then we're like, okay, we'll sing. We'll just try this song. And then we could just kill it.
But it's a really good song if you haven't heard it, and it's
exactly that. I mean, that movie is great. It's a great movie about love, finding your place, right? Dreams coming true. It's a really great song. It's a really great song. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you, that now our dreams, they finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants. There in the bars and through the smokescreen of the crowded restaurants, it's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love from someone else. A rush, a glance, a touch, a dance, to look in somebody's eyes, to light up the skies, to open the world and send me reeling. A voice that says I'll be here and you'll be alright. I don't care if I know just where I will go, 'cause all that I need's this crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat in my heart. Think I want it to stay. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, you never shine so brightly. You should check it out. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and